It doesn't take rocket science to figure out that if you're cutting price for something, it's usually not the best sign. And as a matter of fact, this stuff started probably a few months ago, and the epicenter of the weakness was really China. I mean, your previous guest talked a lot about COVID restrictions, and those have had an economic impact on China, and therefore an impact on EV demand. We've seen it across the board. If you look at some of the Chinese EV stocks, whether it's NIO or XPeng, we don't cover those, but it doesn't, again, take a rocket scientist to see what happened to their demand, to their stocks. And, we've seen weakening in demand for Tesla China as well. They talked about it on their last conference call. And as you can see, that's continued. There's a lot of public data that gets bandied about on Twitter. And, I write about it. Other analysts who are in my seat write about it. So I would say that the continued weakness is not necessarily a surprise, but the stock has continued to act very poorly because of it. What's happened in the U.S., very recently, they've given a $37.50 discount to those who are willing to take delivery in December. That's because, people in the U.S. are using their brains and saying, wait, if I wait until January 1st, because of the Inflation Reduction Act, I can get a discount of $37.50 to up to $7,500. So it's caused a little bit of a buying pause in the U.S., and it's created a lot of bearishness around the stock recently.
What about the China discounts also that came out yesterday?
Yeah, that's a small incremental insurance subsidy from what we've read. And again, this started a few months ago. There have been several data points that have pointed to some Chinese demand that's been weak. And so they're trying to, I guess, stimulate a little bit into the end of the year and get people in China to buy some of the existing inventory. But the way we think about it is this. First of all, you have China that's easing COVID lockdowns. I mean, we've seen incremental news there over the last several days. Second, in the U.S., you have the Inflation Reduction Act, which is going to cause, a semi-permanent reduction in the demand, in the price of Tesla vehicles if they meet a certain price threshold, and if you as a buyer meet a certain income threshold. So these are two pretty stimulative acts in the two biggest economies in the world. And so I feel like if you look at the Chinese data points or the U.S. data points, they're almost sort of backwards looking. If we look over the next 6 to 12 months, there are plenty of things that can stimulate demand for the better for Tesla. And our number for next year is a little bit over 2 million vehicles delivered and sold. And we think there's a very good chance that they hit that number. So, I've been covering Tesla for a long time. As you can tell, I don't really have a lot of hair in my head left, and that's probably why. But I've been through periods like this where people are really upset with Elon Musk, and they have a new reason now with Twitter. It's a very controversial acquisition he's made, and there are real incremental data points that point to near-term weakness in demand. But if you look, over the next 6 to 12 months, there are lots of reasons to be still very excited about Tesla.